So I interviewed Jagmeet Singh, and here are my impressions of him. The dude knows his way around a kitchen, handles a knife very well, really good at chopping, made me feel inadequate in that regard. He is not as tall as I thought he was going to be, but he's not short. He's taller than me. I just, for some reason, thought he was like 6'2". He's not. He was very genuine in the questions that he asked me and my parents because I filmed at my parents' house. He was very kind. He was very excited to show me a picture of his kid and tell me a story about her, something cute that she did. When I was talking to him, it did feel very genuine. I know that he doesn't drink, but this would be the type of politician that, yeah, I would love to get a beer with him and just chat with him for an hour or two. It did seem like he was very authentic and genuine in who he was. He didn't always answer the questions the way that I wanted him to in terms of full clarity, but that's a lot of politicians. That they're constantly having to redirect questions because they are trying to answer questions the way that they want to. But it didn't seem like he was hiding too much. If you were able to read between the lines of what he said, I think you can get an understanding of what he was saying in terms of the questions that I was asking. So I didn't feel like he was really withholding anything from me, but I did wish that he was sometimes more direct. And one of the ways that I know that he was genuine in the questions that he was asking me and my family is because his assistant did say, oh, we have to leave by a certain amount of time, and I tried to make sure that we wrapped up by then. And then we were still chatting at the kitchen table, and I could see the assistant kind of being like, okay, we got to go. So I was like, listen, I want to be respectful of your time. Why don't we just chat as we walk to the door? And even as we were trying to do that, he was still talking to my mom, asking her questions. And not that I had to kick him out of my house, but you can tell that he was genuinely invested and interested in the conversation that he was having. It wasn't just there for the sake of him having that conversation. We had to end the conversation actively because he was the type of person, I think, who really genuinely likes to talk to people and learn about them and just have those types of conversations. I've met a lot of politicians and other people who work in media, and I would say out of all of them, he might be the most genuine person that I have met. There's a few school trustees and city councilors that might be above him.